Yo, 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 what's good? Coming at you live with Week 6 Connected Franchise. Denver Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders. We're currently sitting at 2-3 after the dog fight between me and Michael Phillip last week. GG's on that game, brother. 37-34 victory in overtime. If you guys could do me a huge favor, if you're here now, exclamation point notify in the chat. It brings up my, I don't know what the word is that they use, but it brings up my significant followers so that it bumps me up. I have 334 followers on Facebook right now, and only about 17% are engaged followers. That's it. Engaged followers. So if you could type hashtag notify, just get my notifications, so when I go live you can click in, leave a like, leave a share. Everything's free. No stars are required. I mean, if you want to leave some stars, that's cool, but they're in no way, shape, or form mandatory. I just like, share. It's free and helps me. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. Let's get into this game now, huh? Let's get into this game. Ooh. Negative.
It's week 6, and it's time for some AFC West football. Las Vegas is looking for their 8th win in the last 12 against Denver. Can the Broncos buck the trend? We'll find out next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage.
We'll try to play smart this game.
One of the Rockies just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High.
I have to try to play smart, bro. I've been playing dumb lately. When I play the computer, man, I'm playing too fast. You know what I mean? I'm making poor decisions. I gotta get through my reads, but the thing is pressure. The thing is pressure, bro. I gotta try to negate the pressure. Short routes underneath when I have to. I was one shoelace tackle away from taking that to the fucking house.
Yeah, that last week effort he threw for well over 400 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. It's a first down and more for Gordon.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Gave him the scoop, scoop, whoop. Scoop, scoop, whoop. Fuck out of here. Stir. Break them ankles, baby.
Worked all week to try and limit the big playability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
My cam keeps freezing up. Might be time to invest in a new one, a little bit better one.
touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
He's in like the $80 one right now. I mean, it's a Logitech HD 1080p. I don't know why it's not shorting out, but it's like every 5 minutes it like freezes, and I'm stuck there.
To try and turn this into an up and down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Carr now on first down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I don't want to play anything too underneath, but I also don't want to play anything.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game.
Yo, Matthew Phillip, thanks for a like, dog.
Tackling, that's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice
We got
job.
Kenyon Drake ripping me apart, bro.
They're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Nice sharp run there by Kenyon Drake, and he's awfully tough to get on the ground. And how about this Raiders backfield? It's certainly not lacking for punch, having signed Drake this year and already having Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Now Drake, he's never had a 1,000-yard season, but last year in Arizona was his best yet. 950.
Yo, Dave Fisher and Matthew Phillip, thanks for the likes, dogs. I appreciate you.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
My camera keeps fucking up for some reason. I don't know.
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They're steady in the nickel though. Like what the hell?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Gets around him. They get 7 out of that.
They got this 2 running back formation, like just or rotation going on.
You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Able to find
Fucking Waller, bro.
That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here's big. And down inside the
Oh, there goes my linebacker. Hopefully he's not too hurt. I need him.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
All right.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he'll get it here to the
I can never force a fumble.
line. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
We gotta.
With each other, whether it's zone blocking, running game, no matter what.
Yo, Brad Jordan, thanks for a like, big dog.
And find the creases that they provide.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Carr. This is caught. Touchdown.
Just I don't know, man. This is my problem. Is defense. Well, he's fucking injured for the rest of the game.
Point of tying this thing up. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
My defense is awful. I honestly don't know what to call. 83. Block, you fucking pussy.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
Oh, it's going to be holding. Use the spread offense, please. I've only had the ball once. This is my second time having the ball. I'm on my second play of having the ball last time.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
The last time I had the ball, I scored on the second play of my drive on a big, huge run.
Haskins will throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon.
I mean, you gotta block for me, bro. The Baltimore game was atrocious, brother. That Baltimore game was awful. That was awful. Oh my God, this fat motherfucker over here can't block.
Max Crosby gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return, Jackson. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
Yeah, bro, I mean, I'd say a lot of it's on me, but there's just stuff in this game you can't really atone for. Like even if you call the right defense, man.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on.
Oh shit. Give me that.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. So first interception.
I accidentally paused when I picked that off.
That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I saw the 5 guys in the backfield turn into it. Yeah, that was
Now a handoff.
that was big jokes.
It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And down.
That was a big joke on that one. That was the last play of the game, though. I was already down by like 30 points.
He's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Gordon.
I didn't get in?
After a fairly minimal pickup. No
Outrageous.
gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Andrew Beck.
Yeah, that still shouldn't happen. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. It was overall an atrocious game. I turned the ball over a ton in that game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
It should never really get that bad, but, you know, it does sometimes.
So out come the Raiders. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And past the
Of course,
40
I thought.
he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive.
Yeah, Brian, I really don't have an actual fullback. I don't know why I don't, but I don't really use them that much. Maybe in that situation, like once every 100 times. Brad says end around. The one time that I let Waller go,
Past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
I missed that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, so they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. But Josh Jacobs, a guy that runs with a lot of power, 3rd in the NFL last year in yards after contact, and breaks off a nice run there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it.
I'm not sure why my cam keeps fucking up here. Brian, Tampa 2 was locked because there's a play cooldown. You can only pick the same play once every 4 plays. So you can't just spam the same calls. Or shit, what would look like a... Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of plays that happen to me. Yo, what's up, Colin?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So you sometimes
it's still the first quarter. That's fucking insanity to me.
These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop.
My record right now is 2-3.
Especially as of late. On 2nd and 1, Haskins.
Oh no. Oh no. Absolutely didn't see that guy. That one is all on me. I didn't see that guy at all.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
Damn.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time.
They just got momentum too.
And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's
Should have kept the run going. It's okay. Fuck.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. These two teams all tied after one. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11.
It's Waller out here.
Now Carr. Now a loose football.
Let's go.
Comes out. The Broncos say
Let's go. I fucking read that shit. I knew it was going to Waller.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders...
Somebody got to block him, bro. There was one fucking person left.
Position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Haskins. And that's checked down to Gordon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
I just had to run that straight forward to get as much as I could. There was no second-level blocking on that play whatsoever.
A nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
And Javonte Williams in on that one.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
They keep it manageable. Kept it manageable here.
Linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And a big one.
Somebody block for me, bro.
Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And we check the rushing numbers so far here.
Yeah.
6, and the returns have been really
As
good.
soon as I turned, Judy was covered on that route, and then I didn't have the curl.
They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in
Where's
bad
Waller?
weather, right? You know what else does? A good running
He's
game.
over here now.
And people
Oh,
run
he's
that,
out. They're putting
especially
him
down the
outside.
stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down, Carr.
Come on, bro.
Edwards.
The one guy that's covered up like a fucking blanket gets the catch.
First down.
And Brian Edwards, the 3rd of 3 high draft picks the Raiders used on receivers last year, if you count Lynn Bowden. They got him in the 3rd round out of South Carolina. A big, strong, physical receiver. They expect more catches like the one we just saw there.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in here by
Everything in a fucking snuggie. I can't cover everybody, bro.
inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good, strong throw and catch right
Fuck.
there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On play action, it's Carr.
Oh!
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Now Carr again. And he'll go underneath here to straight. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to
Bro,
evolve.
we need a stop here, bro.
Just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh my goodness.
The sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
I don't get it. I don't know what I got to do.
Really nice gain of 25 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? Right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What do you
Josh Jacobs not that good, by the way.
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
And that's gonna be
Just nothing, bro. Nothing happening.
Ryan Edwards. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
All right, boys, give me 1 second. I gotta go take a piss real quick. A, we have to score. B, we have to stop them from scoring before halftime to get the ball again, and that's when the game really flips.
Melvin Gordon leading Denver's offense back out. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control.
Bro, somebody got to get on that fucking second level, bro.
You can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? They go play action now. Haskins, he'll buy some time right. And
Just
is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
come on with it. I can't go grind the clock if I can't fucking get a first down.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Yeah, I got Haskins in because Bridgewater just throws interceptions.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Every game I've had Bridgewater in, it's just a shit show.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with
I'm a Bridgewater fan in real life. Like, I like Bridgewater, but it's just not working for me on this franchise, that's all.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. K.J. Hamler deep for the Broncos. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on with my cam here, but it's really, really starting to get under my skin here a little bit. Absolutely the most important.
You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches though so far in this game. Haskins throw taken in here by Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Haskins throw taken in by Sutton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
And unfortunately in 2020 in the season opener, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. But remember, over 1,100 yards in 2019, his future is still awfully bright.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. The Broncos in the hurry up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. On second and inches, Haskins. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Throwing again, here's Haskins. That's complete, Okuebuna. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Caught on a slant. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall.
Yeah, those mesh concepts are really working well for me right now.
The final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by the quarterback.
That was the drive I needed right there. Now I need another defensive stop on the other half of halftime, on the other side, starting the third quarter.
21 all the score as the kicks away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Looks like that they're not going to go down quietly here. They want to...
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. Now Carr. Caught outright by
kept him in bounds, though.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's got this
it's going to be a really long field goal.
Shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8.
He had it, bro. He had the distance.
Well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. So we've reached halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
So what are they killing me on?
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Defend that short pass. That's where they're slicing me up.
First 2 quarters definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he'll lose yardage
Shoot
here.
that gap, baby.
Back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's complete to
Stop
his
him.
tight end, Waller.
Held him.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the
I had a
35
feeling.
for the first.
Waller,
He
Waller,
only
Waller,
makes it
bro.
to the 34.
Just like real life.
Good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt.
Need to get that momentum back to where what we had in the first quarter.
So now
Get that run game working again.
Back out there for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would. confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
Keep that ball. Just keep pounding that rock, bro.
First down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to
like that
well
Patrick
past 100.
route out there. There's one safety high. I could probably hit him with PA. But I'm not going to go against my better judgment here.
That you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch.
Exactly. The more I run, the more I see cover one. And the more I run, the better my play action works. Exactly, brother.
Because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and set him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right.
Not even gonna. Everything was covered up.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise.
Everything was in a fucking snuggie right there, bro. Couldn't do nothing there.
Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
The safety on the left bites down just a little bit.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And McManus able to put it through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field.
Hey, man, 3's better than nothing.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The Carr's throw complete here to Waller.
Just couldn't get over there.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Just couldn't get over there in time.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Rush coming.
That was a coverage sack for sure right there.
Mike Purcell able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance?
Oh, where did that guy come from?
Did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Where did he come from? I thought that ball was getting thrown to Waller, and he just came right behind him. Damn.
Some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the
missed
middle.
that tackle.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice
Man.
game there. This one goes for
Come
20.
on.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
And the stop will come inside the 5.
They're slicing me up on this drive.
79 yards on the ground for him so far. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Jacobs again. And he is.
Are you kidding me? What is this shit?
Josh Jacobs with his 13th touchdown of the year. And
Josh Jacobs with his 13th touchdown of the year.
The Raiders are back out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Not going to make me panic enough, though.
The kickoff
Just start
team on the
slinging
field
it
now
around,
as they will send
making
this one
mistakes.
away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. Still a lot of game, bro. Still a lot of game.
But they're helping out, too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On second down, Gordon once
See how tight that cover 1 is right there?
Forward for a couple up past the 30. Now it looks like we've got a
Their
Raider
linebacker
here,
just
so
went
we
out.
get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Looking to throw, Haskins. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Cover 1 plus one of their best pass coverage linebackers is out of the game.
He comes through picking up the first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers
I'll take that all day.
traditional NFL route tree. One thing they
Oh,
did
I like that
learn,
Sutton route again.
Find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
I'm not getting any second level blocks. That's the thing that's screwing me right now. Not screwing me per se, but it's not helping the fact.
Just a yard on that last run. They go play action with Haskins. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season.
It's all,
He's been
bro.
a big
That's
play
it,
guy
man.
from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Haskins. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and 9, Haskins eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
3rd and inches.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
They get it?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
This
Right
is
around the
this
line
is a
of
big go
scrimmage.
for it play here.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
If I don't get this here, it's GG's.
Haskins on the keeper. And
Had
he
to,
won't
bro.
have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Big 4th down. Big 4th down conversion there.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I'm playing 2 roles right now with that linebacker. Watching Waller.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
And gotta shoot the gap if they run. Oh, Waller's wide open. Look at Waller wide open. Oh wow, he missed that because Waller was wide open.
I think that's where he wanted to check that down to, but once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr.
I knew it, bro.
Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
I knew it, bro.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th
You can
quarter,
see it.
partner,
You can see it
watching
coming.
drive for
I just
what
don't
will be
have
a
the
point
speed.
and touchdown.
When he's not on this side, I don't have the
This is
speed
where
to
you
cover
need a
him.
quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Carr completes it.
Yeah, that guy's just standing over there.
Across midfield before going out of bounds.
I mean,
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
what is this Josh Jacobs shit, bro?
Getting this inside the 30. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me with enough touches, he can easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
Running it with Jacobs. Oh, no.
Fumble! Oh, fuck. Finally made him put it on the ground.
Not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
Damn it. That was a missed opportunity, bro. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Bo Jackson or yeah.
And avoids the turnover. From the 24, Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Carr.
How'd he get so wide open, bro? There was 2 guys standing over there covering nobody, bro. Covering nobody.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I had
going back over to the Denver Broncos. After the long touchdown drive we just
I had him covered up in a snuggie. Waller was fucking Waller was bracketed. There was nowhere for him to go.
You know they were eager, amped up to get back.
Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
He's able to get 6.
He just yanked it out, bro. Like, that hasn't been a problem. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's just Madden, bro. The game's close. The game's close, so they had to fucking do something to fuck me. Come on, bro.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Did you see that? My guy ran right through Jacobs. I shot that gap perfectly. Just no reaction. Watch my guy. Watch my guy shoots the gap. Right on the line, right on the running back. No, I got I got no animation to tackle. Come on, bro. Come on, man. They're just giving it to him now. Like, it's not.
This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offense.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up
Let's
by the Broncos. And a big turnover there.
Needed that. Thank you, Madden, for giving me my fucking ball back.
That takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot
That was
of guys
absolutely fucking critical right there.
This thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20.
The one time Madden has given me a gift back after screwing me. Yes.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Flushed out right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
I just gave the game away.
Out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Oh, man. Just...
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, it's Jacobs. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. To throw his car. And this goes out wide for Drake. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Whistles now in a timeout.
That's game. That's game.
Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. One more time with Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Back to throw, Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So the Broncos now down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute to go. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll have a first down past the 40. Gets this to Fant, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's Haskins. This pass caught by Hamler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throwing now is Haskins. 22 yards there, a first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2nd and 10. Here we go with Haskins. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I got one more shot.
2 seconds left on the clock. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
One final shot for Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey.
Damn.
Stewart. And the Raiders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really.
Damn. Came down to the last play, bro. It was touchdown or nothing there. Had to... Nah, you're good, bro. That was a hell of a better game than what we played against Baltimore, so I'm not too worried about it. After that game, I feel a little bit more confident. We'll get clicking. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you guys on the flip. Maybe we'll get another game in tonight if everybody plays.